So today we're going to go and do the body paragraph assignment that is due tonight before midnight. So students, today we're going to write our body paragraph using the Sharing the American Dream graphic organizer. This assignment is worth 10 points and is due before midnight on Tuesday, December 8th, 2020. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you open up the first body paragraph graphic organizer, and this is what it looks like. I'm also going to have you guys open up the Sharing the American Dream graphic organizer from last week. It should be on your Google Drive, and so you're going to have one open in the other tab and the other one open in it, and you're going to do it so we don't have to copy and paste it, okay? So at this point we're going to go and start on our first body graphic organizer. So the first thing we have to do is we have to select a transition to start or to begin and insert a comma after the transition. Now state your reason why we should help others achieve the American dream. So I forgot one more thing. You're going to need your introduction paragraph assignment from yesterday open. So I opened up the introduction paragraph organizer, graphic organizer from yesterday, and it says we should help others achieve the American dream so that young people can succeed. So over here, I'm going to go and write, to begin, we should help, and all I'm doing is I'm writing it from here. We should help others achieve the American dream so that young people can succeed. So if you need to pause the video, you can pause the video at this time. Now step 2, introduce Sharing the American Dream speech by General Colin Powell. So who gave the speech? Colin Powell. Where did he give the speech? The Volunteer Summit in Philadelphia. Why did he give the speech? To convince Americans that we need to volunteer in order to create a better society for all and share in the American dream. So I'm going to write, Colin Powell delivered the Sharing the American Dream speech at the Volunteerism Summit in Philadelphia. And if you don't know, Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania, period. Powell wanted to convince Americans that that they need to volunteer in order to create a better society for all and share in the American dream. So at this point, we are done with step 2. If you need to go and pause the video, now is a good time to pause the video. So step 3 says to copy a quote from Sharing the American Dream speech by Colin Powell where he says we should help other people. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go and look at where it says to help others. So I see the 2 pieces of evidence where we need to help others. And it says to copy one piece of evidence. So I'm going to come over here and copy it. And I'm going to write, for example. Oh no. I'm going to write, for example, comma, and I'm going to come here and right-click, paste without formatting. All right, one more time. For example, oh my goodness, why did that happen? For example, comma, right-click, paste without formatting, and so I'm going to highlight this in yellow. I'm going to highlight this in yellow so that you see where I copied it, and so I copied it from here, and I pasted it. So at this point, if you need to pause the video, you can pause the video. Now that we've gone and gave our evidence, we need to do an elaboration. An elaboration means to explain. So explain how or why the quote says we need to help people. So we need to put, Powell says that we should help others, especially young people, because they are at risk of not having their American dream come true. So That's what he's saying here. 15 million young lives are at risk and may not make it unless we care enough to do something about it. And so young people like yourselves are at risk of not having your dream come true. So we should help others. So at this point, if you need to pause the video, you can definitely go and pause this video. Step 5 says to copy a second quote from the Sharing the American Dream speech by Colin Powell, where he says we should help other people. So we're going to come back here and we're going to copy down the second quote, okay? So copy down the second quote, and we're going to write for instance here. For instance, comma. And what did we do last time? We right-clicked and paste without formatting. One more time. For instance, comma, right-click, paste without formatting, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to highlight this in yellow. And that is our step 5. That's our second quote from the Sharing the American Dream. So it says, they need an adult caring person in their life, a safe place to learn and grow, a healthy start, marketable skills, and an opportunity to serve, so that early in their lives they can learn the virtue of service so that they can reach out and touch another young American in need. So if you need to pause the video at this point, you can most definitely pause the video. So step 6 says to explain how or why the quote says we should help other people. So we're going to go and put Powell says that we should help the young people of today so that they can grow up and help the young people of tomorrow. And that's the thing, guys. If you help somebody today, they can grow up and help somebody in the future. And that's an amazing thing if you think about it. So at this point, if you need to pause the video, please pause the video. Now, step 7 is our last step. So we're going to write in summary because we don't write in conclusion unless it's the conclusion paragraph. So in summary, Colin Powell says that we should help other people achieve the American dream so that young people will grow up and become successful, and help other young people in the future. And that's it, guys. So in summary, Colin Powell says that we should help other people achieve the American dream so that young people will grow up, become successful, and help other young people in the future. And so at this point, you can pause the video if you need to. If not, you can definitely go and submit this assignment. I hope you guys submit it soon, and I will see you guys next time.